What's going on, everybody? This is the Getting the Stop podcast. My name is Derek. This is Saspin.
Hello.
We are going to now talk about our immediate reactions to the two playoff games that happened today. And if we have a little bit of time, we thought we would just kind of talk about some free agent signings or high, top of the market free agent targets that some teams might be interested in, just some of the more higher profile guys. But you know, just hop right into it. We have a game that was extremely underwhelming and everyone knew that was going to be the outcome. And then we had another game that was extremely surprising and that no one knew that was going to be the outcome. No one thought that was going to happen. So, I guess we can start off with the one that everyone knew about,
The boring one.
the boring one.
Oh, shoot.
Your your average Chiefs W. Um so let's see here.
You
Chiefs
watched
beat
both of them, right?
what?
You watched both the games, right?
I did watch both games, yeah.
Okay.
Chiefs beat the Texans 23-14. CJ Stroud goes 19 for 28, 245 passing yards, no passing touchdowns, no interceptions with a rating of 95. Patrick Mahomes goes 16 for 25, 177 passing yards, one passing touchdown, no interceptions, 98 rating. Travis Kelsey received 117 yards, one touchdown in seven receptions, and he had one receiving touchdown. Kareem Hunt had another. And on the Texans side, it was Joe Mixon rushing for 100 yards, or I guess it was a total of 100 yards, rushing and receiving under 18 carries, one touchdown. Nico Collins had a total of 81 yards with under five receptions. You know, I watched that game start to finish, and it is apparent that there is unavoidable Kansas City Chiefs favoritism. And it's always a joke and it's always like a haha moment, with, memes online, AI jersey swaps, referees wearing Chiefs uniforms, and so on. It is blatant that there is favoritism. And it's not even, you can't even say anything. You can't even say anything to oppose it. There was a roughing the passer call on Patrick Mahomes, which was not even roughing the passer. He got hit in the chest. The pass rusher didn't even fall on him. He just pushed him in the chest, and it was considered roughing the passer. Then there was unnecessary roughness when Patrick Mahomes was messing around, late sliding, dancing around. He goes in for a late slide. Two defenders fall on him. They don't even hit him, and there was deemed unnecessary roughness. In addition, Patrick Mahomes attempted to draw an unnecessary roughness call. When he was running out of bounds, he purposely throttled and slowed himself down while running out of bounds to try and draw extra contact, which then, when he did draw that contact, he flopped out of bounds. Thankfully, the refs had enough common sense not to throw a flag there. So he's even aware of the favoritism and he knows that he can draw um, unnecessary roughness calls. So, you know, all things aside, you can't avoid the Kansas City Chiefs favoritism in today's NFL, and it makes the whole game uh, almost unbearable to watch. So that was one of my biggest takeaways. It was just the officiating was unbelievably biased.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't get to watch the game very much. When I did, it was at a 90-degree angle while it's in my drawer while I'm trying to work. Very fun. Hurts my neck, but it's the only way I can watch without getting yelled at.
It's understandable. I mean, you have you additionally noticed the just throughout the regular season Chiefs favoritism or Mahomes favoritism from the refs. I mean, we're not going crazy, right?
No, I mentioned it every day. And every time I watched Chiefs games or driving to work with my dad, and then we're listening to the radio and they're talking about the Chiefs. My dad hates it because he thinks I'm just a hater. But I'm like, no, no, you gotta watch the games. You gotta watch the games. I watch the games. The games. It's just it is what it is. Eventually,
And
they'll get bored of them. They'll drop them like they did the Patriots.
well, I'm just wondering. Ooh, a little bit of Patriots.
And
Little shots fired at the Pats.
I'm just joking. The Patriots did get this much favoritism. They actually had a good team.
They definitely got favoritism. Are you kidding me?
Not as this bad. Like I
No,
mean,
I don't think it was as bad as
nothing's
this.
ever been this bad. Like the fact
This
that they went what 15-2, and every game there was like half of those games they should have lost.
Yeah, they did. And the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are yet to score over 30 points this year.
Yes, still they got close
So
today. The 23. Ooh,
oh
ooh,
man,
oh wow.
Eh, yeah. And what were the other three teams that hadn't scored over 30 points? There was a graphic, and it was like the three teams that haven't scored over 30 points. It was at the time. This was before the Drew Lock legacy game.
Oh, the
It
Giants, the
was
Panthers, and I
it was
think
the
the
Giants,
Chiefs.
Panthers, and it was Giants, Panthers, Browns, and Chiefs. And
What a
and it was
list.
like yeah, it was unbelievable. Um Yeah, it's just disgusting, and it comes down to the spot that the refs give. You know, there was a clear and it was an unbelievably obvious first down from the Texans. Unbelievably obvious, it was a first down, and they spotted it a yard short, and you're like, and they even showed a replay. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, they're in the booth saying, "Yeah, I think he got that first down. Yeah, look at the replay. Yeah, he got that." It was like it was unequivocal, and I don't even know like what the purpose is. Like why in because you have to wonder, does the league say? I'm not suggesting that they go in, or even worse, they go into the pockets of some of these refs. But does the league say, "Hey guys, Patrick Mahomes, a lot of people come and watch Patrick Mahomes. A lot of people really love Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, along with Travis Kelsey, Taylor Swift, and Caitlin Clark sitting in the booth together, a lot of them bring traffic and more eyes to the league. They bring more money. Keep that in mind while you're throwing your laundry around on the field. You know, you have to wonder if these conversations happen because I don't see any other explanation for it. And it makes the viewing experience a little unbearable. Um, but back to the stats at hand. Joe Mixon had a good game. He had, like I said before, he had 18 carries for 88 yards. He had 100 total yards, one touchdown, average 5 yards per carry, and he had a 13-yard long. Pretty good game for him. Nico Collins had a good game. CJ Stroud had effectively zero time in the pocket. He got sacked 8 times today.
8? Jesus.
He had almost no protection today. Fully let down by his offensive line, who were run blocking fairly well. They were pass blocking unbelievably poorly. Um, their receiver Hutchinson, he had a good game. He had 52 yards. Dalton Schultz had a good game. He had 63 yards. Mechie 35 yards. Agumbawale had 9.
Agumba Wale.
What?
That's such an interesting name. Agumba Wale.
It's a great name. Um, And then on the Chiefs side, like I said before, Patrick Mahomes for 177 yards. Travis Kelsey had 117. Kareem Hunt 46. Xavier Worthy 37. And that is just about it. DeAndre Hopkins received one target but no receptions. Same with Juju Smith Schuster. Sanjay Perine did nothing. And Marquise Brown almost hauled in a wonderful deep ball thrown by Patrick Mahomes. it would have been I mean, it would have been a 50-yard completion. I mean, it was a deep ball, and it hit him right in his hands, and he dropped it. And as someone who is an Arizona Cardinals enjoyer who watches the Arizona Cardinals um almost like they're my second team. Um I'm very familiar with Hollywood Brown's game, and I'm not surprised at all that he dropped that ball. Honestly, this is the outcome we expected. With the amount of injuries that the Texans have sustained, it's actually admirable that they kept it this close. Um I know they expected more for themselves. Um but I think Texans fans should just be happy that, CJ Stroud has revitalized this franchise and turned the team into a place that players want to play out. I mean, Stefan Diggs and Joe Mixon actually coming to this team, wanting to play for this team. So, or was Mixon traded? Was Mixon traded or was he signed?
Damn.
Do you
I,
happen? Do you happen to remember?
I think he was signed.
Wasn't he? Okay. Did you want to say anything more about that game, or did you want to move on to the next game?
I don't want to talk about that game. It didn't happen.
Okay.
They cheated. All
Here
good though.
is the here's the surprising game. Your Washington Commanders defeat the legendary team of the Detroit Lions 45-31. Commanders with 481 yards of total offense, 33 minutes and 59 seconds of possession. Jane Daniels goes 22 for 31 for 299 yards, two passing touchdowns, no interceptions, a perfect rating. Marcus Mariota had a carry? What?
Yeah, he comes in sometimes randomly for like
No, no, no.
certain QB plays.
He
Yeah,
had a carry for no yards.
yeah.
I'm confused. I don't remember any Marcus Mariota sightings. I don't remember that. But
Damn. So you didn't watch the
what?
game. Understood.
I did watch the game, but it might have been while I was away. What quarter did it happen in? I didn't watch the third quarter. I don't know. I'm not gonna look right now because I'm lazy. Okay.
Oh, Jeremy McNichols touchdown.
Yeah, I'll get to that. Robinson Jr., 77 yards, two touchdowns on under 15 carries. Terry McLaurin, he had 87 yards, one touchdown, four receptions. Um, Brown had 98 yards under six receptions. Ertz had 28 yards under five receptions and a touchdown. Eckler had 88 yards. A very balanced game here. As you're seeing, they got everyone involved in this offense. It wasn't just one person that they were feeding, they got everyone involved, even down to my GOAT, the fantasy waiver wire legend, Jeremy McNichols. Four carries for 8 yards, one touchdown, and he was integral in this win today for the Washington Commanders. Imagine having Robinson Jr. and Austin Eckler on your team, but you run a goal line play to Jeremy McNichols anyway. Baller. Absolute baller. Alameda Zacchaeus did nothing. Um, Gonzalez went 1 for 2 on field goals, whatever. Who cares about that? On the Detroit Lions side, 521 total yards of offense. They lost the time of possession. They only had 26 minutes. Goff played terribly. 23 for 40, 313 yards. He had three interceptions, and then they're also missing the Jamison Williams. He did throw an interception, which is unbelievable that happened. Um, there was a Teddy Bridgewater sighting. He went 1 for 1. Jahmyr Gibbs had a wonderful day. 175 yards of total offense for him, two touchdowns under 14 carries, 105 rushing yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown is still Amon-Ra St. Brown. 8 receptions for 137 yards. I feel unbelievably terrible for the Detroit Lions. They deserve so much more than this. This is the best team they've had in their franchise's history. They'd never won their division until this year. They'd never been the 1 seed, and they fell short of the divisional game. You know, I don't know what to say to Lions fans. If I mean, this was this you have to say this was their year. It was their year 2 years ago. 2 years ago was their year too. But this has been a better year, and they still fall short. This was supposed to be it. And you could say the lights were too bright for Goff, you know, through 3 interceptions. That's unforgivable, and in addition, he had a fumble. So, it's just lights were too bright for Goff. I would say, his MVP chances are through the drain, not that they were ever too high. I thought Jared Goff should have been the MVP. I don't think, maybe I don't anymore. He didn't play like an MVP today. But Detroit Lions are still a really good franchise. They didn't have Aiden Hutchinson once again, which is an absolute killer. Really, that hurt them a lot. That contributed to not being able to stop Jaden Daniels and his just unbelievably perfect passing game. Um, Not having Hutch is a big deal for them. So, yeah, really disappointed with the Lions. They should have gone all the way. It should have been Chiefs Lions, or preferably should have been Bills Lions, but we all know the Chiefs are three-peating now. And now I don't even know who is going to be any of the AFC teams left. The Commanders, the Eagles. We have Commanders,
Oh,
Eagles,
the
Rams.
Rams. The Rams.
We have Commanders, Eagles, Rams, who could all potentially go to the Super Bowl. And waiting for them on the other side is either Chiefs, Bills, or Ravens. I don't think the worst AFC team left is better than the best NFC team left. It's going to be another AFC Super Bowl. AFC winning Super Bowl, in my personal opinion. And honestly, out of all these teams left, I'd like to see Jaden Daniels win it. I would like to see Washington take it home. Out of all these teams left on the NFC side. And I want him to beat Patrick Mahomes. So I'll be a part-time Commanders fan for the rest of the postseason.
Lay gasp.
Hmm?
Lay gasp. I can't believe you. What about the Rams?
Yeah,
Rams.
Matthew Stafford got his.
Yeah, but he can get another, and then he can retire. Old man can lay rest.
No, I
Pass
don't think
away.
I don't think he should retire. I think he should sign a 1-year vet minimum deal. Be the Kurt Warner be what Kurt Warner was for Eli. Be that for Jackson Dart and
Yeah,
come to the
no one's
Giants.
gonna come to the Giants. No one wants to play for New York. We suck.
Well, I was actually saying I think we should sign Joe Flacco.
Oh, I would love that.
Joe Flacco obviously isn't afraid of signing with terrible teams.
Yeah, he played for the Colts
Signed with the dog
and the
shit Browns.
Browns.
He signed with the dog shit. Although he went to the playoffs with the Browns,
Yeah, that's because he revitalized them.
and arguably he was the only reason they went to the playoffs.
The little diddler, Deshaun Watson, little weirdo.
Yeah, what do you think about the Giants getting in on Deshaun Watson? What do you think about that?
I would end my life.
You wouldn't buy a Watson jersey?
No, I think I would switch teams. I think I would
I would
become a fan of a different team.
honestly. I think we you all right. Let's do a pinky promise. If the Giants signed Deshaun Watson, you and
Arizona?
I, yeah, we both buy Cardinals hats and we be Arizona fans for a year. Deal?
Burning every Giants memorabilia I have. Just
No, no,
kidding.
no, no. We're gonna go back to the no. We're gonna go back to the Giants. We're going back to the Giants when his contract's over. But if the Giants ever sign Deshaun Watson, you and I buy Cardinals hats, and we're Cardinals fans until his contract runs out.
Going to a Cardinals game, frame one.
Shake? What
Hell
shake?
yeah.
Shake. Let's go. And you know what? I'm actually hyped for that. I hope the Giants sign Deshaun Watson. I'm done
No,
with it. I'm done
no,
with it. I'm done with this
no,
fucking franchise.
no,
I'm done with it.
no,
Get
no,
me to Arizona.
no. That would
So
be the
yeah,
worst day ever.
the playoff outlook now is the Chiefs are waiting tomorrow to see if they fight the Bills or the Ravens. And now the Commanders wait to see if they play the Eagles or the Rams. Do you want to do predictees for the games tomorrow?
Yeah, I do want to ask you one question.
Hit me.
What team do you think has the best chance to beat the Chiefs? The Bills or the Ravens?
Bills.
Bills?
Easily the Bills.
Really?
Easily the Bills. I've seen what Lamar Jackson can look like in the playoffs, and it's not pretty.
I've seen both of them play the Chiefs and it's not pretty. That's why I wish Joe Shiesty was here. The one
Yeah.
true prophet.
You know
Oh,
what? Bo Nix should have been our savior.
yeah, but he got dunked on. A catch by Ty Johnson in the back of the end zone was insane.
Oh.
Running back, by the
Oh.
way.
Like an arrow to the heart.
It was a nice catch, though, no? It was insane.
Yeah, it was actually, to be honest. Got to give it up.
Yeah, unlucky.
Yeah, no, I think it's the Bills. I think Josh Allen is playing, he's playing unbelievably well. I think he's the MVP, especially after Jared Goff. I mean, me personally, I think after seeing how Jared Goff just played, the two guys in my head now who are left are Lamar Jackson and and Josh Allen. So I think actually the MVP probably goes to whoever wins the game tomorrow, to be honest.
I can see that, yeah.
So and I've been making statements about the MVP being predicated on playoff performance. I'm not sure, does playoff performance always, have a stake in who gets MVP?
I don't really think there's like a set rule about what stakes into the MVP. I
Well,
think a
I
lot of
guess
people just vote what they vote for.
yeah. Well, we did establish that there's only ever been two MVPs that didn't make the playoffs.
Yes.
Um
Could be three.
could be three cuz honestly, if you put playoff teams aside, Joe Burrow deserves it.
Oh, 100%. The year he had
Uh
was insane.
yeah. But you know what's weird? I watched maybe two Bengals games this whole year. And
I don't blame you. A lot
and
of
I
them
only
were
watched
abysmal.
one of them like wholeheartedly. I didn't watch like and the other one was just on in the background. I just didn't I just the Bengals were so under the radar for me. And Joe Burrow was so under the radar for me. He was just like sneakily having one of the best seasons we've ever seen from a quarterback, and I just wasn't watching. So I kind of wish I was tuning into more Bengals games throughout the year, but we'll see. Could be three. Most likely going to Josh Allen or Lamar. But I think the way the teams are built, I think um well, I mean, what do the Chiefs have that can stop Derrick Henry?
That's what I'm thinking. Because I thought the Ravens just, if Lamar could play like anything he did in the regular season, just doesn't choke, I think they'll be fine. Because they can
Cuz
score
like
more than 30. And I don't think the Chiefs keep up with them if they do that.
and I think one of the big things that kind of got in the way of the Ravens, was it last year that they choked, was they didn't have a Derrick Henry, you know? So I think their run game is just so much more potent now. And I think what really made them crumble was that Lamar had to go to the air more than he had to than he should have had to. Not that Lamar isn't a great passer, but I think now they can be so much more balanced and they can run the ball down your throat more. And I just don't know if the Chiefs what did the Chiefs even have that can stop Derrick Henry really? Um, did they play in the regular season?
First game. It's the remember tone line. Isaiah likely
Oh yeah,
caught the
yeah,
touchdown. His
yeah,
heel
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
barely
yeah.
out. Didn't
That's
count.
right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so effectively the Ravens have already beaten the Chiefs.
Yeah,
Well, it
to an
won't
extent.
show it. It doesn't show it on the stat sheet, but we can all like sit here and like nudge each other and wink wink and we can all know that the Ravens have effectively already beaten the Chiefs. So, maybe it's the Ravens. I don't know. We'll have to see. All the AFC teams are super good, but there's only one that has devil magic. Do you want to do predictees for the games tomorrow? Just real quick,
Yes.
just rattle them off.
Yes.
Rams Eagles go.
Rams, Eagles. I want the Rams, but the Eagles are gonna win. There's no shot.
Bills Ravens.
Bills, Ravens. I think the Ravens, but it's literally the most 50-50 game you could have.
Yeah. I'm going to be a toxic Giants fan.
Okay.
The Eagles are going to get fucking exposed. They're going to get absolutely smashed tomorrow. And I think Matthew Stafford has a career day. I think Puka Nakua pukes all over the
Pookie
Philadelphia
Nakua.
franchise. And I think Puka Nakua, he catches 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. And I think who's their fucking running back?
Kyron Williams.
Kyron Williams. I think Kyron Williams runs for another 2. So I think they crush the Eagles. And I think Jalen Hurts throws like 4 interceptions, and they bench him for Kenny Pickett.
Oh, Kenny Pickett legacy game.
Dude, imagine,
That would be crazy.
imagine like after going down like 38 to nothing at the half, Kenny Pickett starts off in the third quarter. Oh man, I would love that. That would be a dream come true. Bills Ravens. Man, man.
You want to know the odds? That might help you a little bit.
Nah, I'm just gonna say Bills. I think Bills win it, but tell me the odds now. I'm gonna
That
go
is the
Bills.
favorite. Bills
Bills
are
are favorite.
50.3% to win the game.
Let's
Ravens
go.
are 49.7, which is crazy.
That
It's
is
a
like
that
that's
is a
almost like
small margin.
that's almost like who what snob in Vegas decided that it was that close of a margin?
Someone who doesn't like betting very much, doesn't like gambling.
Like who in Vegas was like, I think the Bills are favorites by point 0.3. It's like, okay, man, whatever. So
This
you
is the
so
time you take the under, though. You take that under, you're gonna get a little bit more, just a little bit.
uh yeah, and that's gonna be a close game. That's obviously gonna be the best game of the playoffs. At least until whoever the Chiefs have to play. It is weird that the AFC is like the big brother of the NFC right now. It's like there are just no good NFC teams other than the Lions, and they just got their
Well,
ass
they're all
beat.
young. Is my problem. They're all young, or they have quarterbacks who are young. It's gonna take like a year or two. Because
Yeah,
all the AFC quarterbacks are more in their prime outside of people like Bo Nix.
yeah.
Also, they have all the best quarterbacks. It's unfair. Can I get a
What
slice, please?
what NFC quarterbacks are young? I mean, you got Jalen Hurts.
Jaden
You got
Daniels.
okay, but Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford.
Well, yeah, but their teams suck compared to AFC
How do their
teams.
teams suck? They're in the playoffs.
I mean, maybe not the Lions,
What
but the
what are
Rams.
your what are your logic right
But
now?
the Rams teams suck. They're just good coached. Like, name a couple players on the Rams teams that moved you more than any of the whole teams on the AFC.
Puka, Cooper.
Cooper's washed. Move on.
Nah.
He's washed. He gets one catch a game now. Participation trophy player. Puka's the future of the Rams, but that's a
Cooper
fine.
Cooper Cup got that sneaky athletic Julian Edelman kind of game, you know?
Yeah, but he don't have them Edelman stat lines. He had 1 catch the last game.
He's just like a hard-nosed, sneaky athletic.
He blocks well, I'll give him that. He hell of a blocker.
You don't know what joke I'm doing, do you?
No.
I'm doing like the white wide receiver trope.
Oh god, I forgot they were on the podcast together, on his
Yeah.
podcast, and they're like,
Yeah.
"I always got compared to you." It's like, "Damn, that's
Jordy Nel
crazy." I got
Jordy Nelson.
Jordy Nelson's a completely different receiver. Blood is over 6 foot by a mile. The poo
Imagine Edelnut getting compared to Jordy Nelson. That's
Edelnut is tiny.
crazy.
He's 5'11" or 5'10". I don't know, he's short.
Oh my god. And that is so true though. Sports media is crazy.
They're just racist.
And that's why every black quarterback was what's his name from Michael Vick.
Oh,
Every
every
black
running black quarterback was
Yeah,
Michael
every running
Vick.
black quarterback was Michael Vick. Jalen Hurts is Michael Vick. Lamar
Cam
Jackson.
Newton's. You know what's funny? Now they're saying other quarterbacks are like Jalen Hurts. Like Jalen Milrow is just Jalen Hurts. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
right.
oh wow. Just
I
because he runs a little bit and he went to Alabama. Ooh,
I
ooh.
heard a weird comp that someone comped Jackson Dart to Jalen Hurst, but slower with a better arm.
So he's just white Jalen Hurts. Well, he's
Right.
not white. He's like light skinned, no? Jackson Dart?
Jackson,
I don't know what race he is.
my
I feel like I've
brother,
never seen him.
my
I
brother
haven't
is
seen him
white.
before without his
He's
helmet.
blonde.
Is he? I've
Brother,
never seen him outside of his helmet and
he's
without
a
his stupid face paint on.
you chop coconut in half, and that's him.
Oh, he is, dang, he white as hell.
Bro, he's hella white. You don't know ball.
Bruh, the one picture I've seen of him is in the dark.
Turn the lights on.
I'm not in the dark, legitimately. I mean, like with the
What do you have like a
Saturday Night
Polaroid?
Lights. Saturday
Oh
Night
my.
Lights. You think I'm
Did you
watching
know?
Ole Miss games? Hell no.
Yes, of course. How are you not watching Ole Miss? They got Jackson Dart.
How? Because I work every Saturday from 1 to 10, so I can't watch the
Yeah,
game.
well, I bet you're gonna watch the national championship on Monday.
On Monday? This Monday?
Yes, the
No,
national
I
championship.
can't. I've had work.
Oh my god, you're not gonna watch the Natty, bro.
I mean, Ohio State's gonna win anyways. Why would I watch it? It's a waste of time.
Ah, are you sure?
Yeah, Notre Dame sucks.
It's Daniel Jones versus Daniel Jones. It's literally Will Howard versus Riley Leonard. This is just like the Daniel Jones game.
The DJ Bowl, Daniel Jones Bowl.
This is the DJ Bowl. Oh my god, dude.
Worst part is whoever wins gonna get drafted higher. It is gonna be crazy.
That is true. I hope it's not Riley
Oh,
Leonard.
the funniest thing could happen. The Giants could draft.
Oh, imagine the Giants draft Riley Leonard, the former Duke. Oh,
I
the
think that
former
would be
Duke.
my death sentence. That would be my 13th.
All right, can we also
Okay.
amend our handshake that if the Giants draft Riley Leonard, we do the same thing with the Cardinals hats?
Sure.
Okay. All
You
right.
just want a
Shake.
Cardinals hat, don't you?
I do. You know what? I've been peeking some Cardinals hats and I low key might cop one.
I mean, it's valid. They're pretty cool.
I'm not like one of those people that are like, like I know I'm a Giants fan, but I'm not like self-conscious about wearing like another team's gear if I like them,
Yeah,
you
because
know.
it's some of their other gear is drippy. Like
Like
it's
I'm a
yeah.
Clippers fan, but I'm like this close to buying like some Knicks hats and stuff because I
Oh,
like the
Knicks have
Knicks.
great stuff.
I love the Knicks hats, man. And sometimes I see like cool Knicks gear and I'm like, man, I should just be a Knicks fan. They got great drip, man.
They're in New York too. Would have
They
been
are.
fitting. Also, the Knicks are a fun team. They're fun. They're
I
good.
mean, every time I see like somebody wearing like a two-tone like Knicks hat that's like orange on one side, blue on the other, and they got like a Carmelo Anthony jersey on, I'm like, oh, dude,
That
I want
guy
to be a Knicks fan
Fox.
so bad. I want to be a Knicks fan so bad, dude. But hey, take it up with Blake Griffin, man.
Blake Griffin, a white man jumps. I don't.
Dude, all right. Can we be honest? He had the craziest yams of all time.
Oh yeah, I remember watching the edits when I was younger, just being
Oh,
like, "Oh, this guy's
dude,
different." He
dude,
didn't even stretch though.
he
He ain't
didn't.
even stretched
His
though.
head his arm was always at a 90-degree bend, dude. He just threw that shit down, man. God.
What
And
a
you know what?
legend.
He needs to come home. He's still younger than LeBron. Come home.
You
Come
gonna get a
back.
Blake Griffin jersey if he comes back, or are you just gonna get one in general?
I'm gonna cop a Blake Griffin jersey one of these days. But the problem is that when Blake Griffin played, let's be real, their jerseys were kind of whack.
Well, yeah. I mean,
And
Clippers have
but
never really had the best drip.
they literally have the best now. Have you seen their new jerseys? Their
New
new
jerseys do arena looks really nice. Yeah,
their new oh yeah, the arena's great. The Intuit Dome's awesome.
you should go
But
to a
they're
game.
I
Sounds
want
fun.
to so bad. What
Oh,
so
we should go
what
to an LA game. LA. Ooh,
we should go. I want to do that. Um but what I also want to do is my brother lives up in New York City and what him and I are planning on doing or I say what him and I are planning on doing. It's what I'm planning on doing and I haven't even let him know that I'm planning it. But
okay.
next season I'm gonna plan a time where the Clippers are playing the Knicks up in Madison Square, and I'm gonna go up and see if
Great
we can
arena
catch
to go to.
because he's a Knicks fan and I'm a Clippers fan, so we'll just go up there and
So when
watch
you
our.
lose, you can just make fun of you. Understood.
Yeah, well, you know what? He's also an Eagles fan,
Oh wait, what? Where did you go wrong?
so he's a Yankees,
Huh?
Knicks, Rangers, Eagles fan.
I don't know where the Rangers are. I can't. I don't know.
The New York Rangers, the hockey team.
Oh, hockey. No wonder I don't know. I was like Rangers. I'm like thinking about baseball. I'm like where?
No. But yeah, he likes the Eagles because when he was younger, he saw cool color helmet.
That's a choice. That's a reason. Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, you know
Understandable.
what? Thank God for him he didn't pick the Jets, because the Jets are, like,
Oh,
right there, man.
cool
That's, like
color
w
helmet. He likes green. Ooh, Jets,
well,
Jets.
it's also the wings on the helmet too, I think he liked, so
Yeah, they do look pretty cool.
which, come on, man, you could've been a Vikings fan if that was the case. I mean, there's no
I don't
better
think I would
color.
have liked that either. The Vikings are worse. I hate the Vikings.
No, no, really? You hate the Vikes?
Yeah. Well, it's because I
Why?
grew up a Packer fan until I was like 10. So that's why.
Mm.
It's
I
instilled in me.
You know what's funny? I actually equally enjoy all of the NFC North teams. I like all of them. Like, I like the Vikings, I like the Packers, I like the Bears, like the Lions. I don't dislike any of those teams. I would say maybe the weakest team for me right now is probably the Bears, just because I think Caleb Williams is annoying.
That's fair. I just feel
But
bad
that's
for them.
yeah, I mean in general. I just think Caleb Williams, he's like, I don't know, he thinks too much of himself right now. But he got humbled this year, which is good. Maybe he'll do some soul searching.
Maybe they'll get a competent coach.
What are you talking about? Eberflus is the GOAT.
Hell no, I hate him.
Eberflus is the
Why'd they give him a
GOAT.
job? Put him back in coordinator where he belongs.
Didn't they also say they weren't gonna fire him, that they're gonna keep him around?
Yeah, and then they fired him. So womp womp. Sometimes you say something and it isn't the truth. That's called life.
Also, TikTok got banned.
Yeah, I don't really care about that. I've never used TikTok. I only use Instagram Reels.
Me neither. I have TikTok on my phone just to have it, because if you don't have it on your phone, you won't be able to download it now. But I still have it on my phone, which I don't know why that's so great. You can't use it, but
It's like the people who still have Flappy Bird on their old phones or whatever. My sister has
I
Flappy Bird on the first ever iPad made. Why does that
do you
matter? But I don't know.
know if Doodle Jump is still available?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think so. At least I
I
don't see it
fucking
anymore.
I used to jam Doodle Jump, bro.
I played Cut the Rope a lot.
Oh no, that's on YouTube Plays
Yeah,
now.
I saw that and I started playing it randomly when I was watching YouTube videos with my friends. They're like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I saw Cut the Rope, my bad, gang."
Oh my god. All right, we should get back on track. Do we want to talk about anything else related to the games, or do you want to just kind of talk about some random who are some top billing free agent guys and
Oh, I've been waiting to talk about this. I pulled up PFF's like top rated um what free agents coming up, and like they have top free agent comparisons like to the top free agents, and the one for T Higgins got me terrified and
Kenny
laughing at the same.
Galladay.
You see it? I
Kenny
saw that. I was like,
Galladay.
wait a second. The
No
Giants could do the
shot.
funniest thing ever.
No
What
shot,
if what if they
dude.
sign Higgins and he becomes Kenny Galladay 2.0?
Are
That
you
would be the funniest thing
kidding
ever.
me?
You know the disrespect. I mean, the stats they line
Wait,
up.
hold on. Wait, but how old was Kenny Galladay in 2021?
He wasn't that old, I swear.
He was older than
27?
T. He was older than T.
Kenny Galladay age. Right now he's 31. And we signed him what?
Wow.
2017? So yeah, they would have been similar age. Or
Wait,
like
did we actually sign Kenny Galladay that long ago?
yeah, it's been a schminute.
Oh my god, it does not feel like it was that long
It's
ago.
because you're old. Old fuck.
Jeez. I feel like it's just yesterday I was looking at that graphic of New York Giants signed Kenny Galladay.
And me sending it to my dad being like, we're cooked. We're gonna get everything. We're going to the Super Bowl. And then he only caught one touchdown. All good though. We move on.
Hey, a little trivia for you. Who threw Kenny Galladay's last career touchdown?
What a waste of a touchdown.
Who
It's the
threw it?
Eagles in the final game.
No, who threw it?
I don't remember his name. He was a quarterback coach though. So
Davis Webb, baby.
yeah,
Davis Webb, the GOAT.
you need to get a Galladay jersey and a Davis Webb jersey and put them together.
Oh,
Get
I
them
want a Davis.
signed and have them framed and put the date for the touchdown.
Dude,
Oh, what a trip!
dude, that would be awesome, dude. Dude, guaranteed. There's still Kenny Galladay jerseys on the Giants shop right now, and they're probably like 90% off. You could totally get one
Why? I don't know
if you just
why,
want
but
more.
yeah.
If you just want more drip, just more
I need to
drip.
start collecting shit Giants jerseys. I already got a Darren Waller jersey. Might as well start.
Let's go. That was a bad buy. I'm gonna be honest with
Yeah,
you.
but
I
the
don't know why
jersey
you
was
did that.
so cool.
Why'd you do that?
Cause
That was such.
I loved Darren
You
Waller. He was
bought
one of my
a
favorite tight
But
ends.
you bought a washed tight end coming off of a bad season and an injury. You bought his jersey. What are you doing?
I believed in him. I loved him. He was my favorite. He was one of the reasons I liked watching the Raiders.
Yeah, well
Le-
now go download his album.
He'll never beat Louis Angelo Ball's album though. Let's go. You see him practicing before the Detroit game. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
What a legend.
Oh my god. So T Higgins, where do we think he's gonna go? I think there's a really good chance he does go to the Giants. Actually,
I think he just goes to the Bengals. I mean,
you think he just goes back?
why leave a team where you're gonna they had a bad year. Womp womp. They're gonna be back in the playoffs next year, surely.
Well, it's all about
Why
how much money. It's how much money do they want to throw?
I mean it depends on if he wants I feel like I don't know. He seems like the type of guy who just wants to win. So he'll take a good deal, but not a deal where it's gonna break the bank.
I gotta say, I think players are less and less worried about the teams they're leaving. I think they want money, and I think they're trying to get this biggest payday. So if the Bengals only offer him X amount of cash, you know maybe the Giants swoop in, throw a little bit down. I mean, could you imagine Malik T Higgins feasting on Jackson Dart?
I don't know if I want him anywhere after seeing the Kenny Galladay thing. That just gives me nightmares now.
That is not a real comp.
It is. Look at the grades. They're so
But they're
close.
not the same. They're not even the same frame.
Yeah, but it's scary.
It's just like, bro, hold on. Receiving grade, yards per route run, average depth. I mean, bro, this could be like a Zach Ertz stat line too. I mean, this doesn't, nah.
Nah,
I'm not concerned about this.
I'm just scarred from signing big receivers to do nothing. I'm good. I'm good.
Ooh, Here is someone right here, second on the list that I want the Giants to get if they can. Trey Smith.
Oh, that would be beautiful. A good O lineman for once. Oh, oh.
I mean,
I want a good O line. Tired.
imagine. So does he play left or right guard? He plays right
I
guard.
think he's literally played both. Swear he's
Both.
played
Okay.
both.
So think about this. You go left to right. You go Andrew Thomas. You go Trey Smith. You go John Runyon, and you go Jermaine Illuminor. Boom. That is a top. That's a top 12 O line. I mean, that is really good, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
It's a good combination for big payday, given that multiple players in the position signed deals at or exceeding $20 million per year in 2024. I mean, he could get a lot of money.
Do we
The
have a
problem with
lot of
this,
money?
I don't know how much money we have, to be honest. The only way we would get more money, and they're actually talking about it, and I don't know if I like these conversations. They've been talking about the Giants potentially trading away Andrew Thomas
Oh, but why? He's
because
like
he's
the
too
first
expensive.
homegrown guy we've had who's actually been a good O lineman. Because we've missed a lot of O linemen in the past 4 or 5 years because we've drafted a lot.
Would
None
you
of
like?
them have been good. Don't bring up
Would
a
you?
list. No.
I'm gonna no. Would
D-
you
d-
like a little bit of PTSD?
Why?
Eric Flowers.
No, not him. Anyone but him. I remember watching him. He was bad.
Eric,
Uh,
dude, I don't even know what to say about Eric Flowers. It's like such a weird situation that happened with him. He just simply did not take to New York. He simply decided New York was not for him.
maybe New York just needs to stop drafting people from like Ohio State. Because Eli Apple too. I hate Eli Apple. And got toasted by a white guy in the Super Bowl. He deserved it.
Ugh. Javon Holland, Chris Godwin.
I saw Asante Samuel Jr., DJ Reed, Jair Alexander. I wouldn't
I'm,
mind a corner. That wouldn't be bad.
honestly, I'm all set on DJ Reed. I think I'm cooling off on DJ Reed. I think I'm all right.
What about Asante Samuel or Jair? Would you be
Oh,
down?
Jair, I would
Would you
kill for
dip
Jair.
into that? Would you dip into
I would
that?
100%.
Thing is,
100.
Jair is like I don't think he's 100% leaving right now, but it's very high, just because the Packers they're trying to restructure with him, and if it doesn't go through, I know they're releasing him just because of his recent injury history, him not being able to
Yeah.
play as much as he has.
Yeah.
Even though he's when he does play, they're significantly better. It's just it is what it is. They want to move on, get a younger guy, timetable, rada rada rada. But I would love him. Fix a lot of problems.
I think so far I like Jair and I like Trey Smith. I also like potentially someone like Josh Sweat. Kayvon Thibodeau is unfortunately not looking great. Just kind of waiting for him to figure it out, and he just hasn't.
You think he would
And
work better in a rotational role rather than a down to down player?
he's already in a rotational role. I mean, he was already rotating with Ojolari.
Well, that was mostly because he was injured more than he was playing.
Yeah. I don't know what the answer is. I think the best he played was when he was down and down out with Ojolari in his rookie year. He has somehow gotten worse while playing with better edge talent around him.
I will say people were happy the way Brian Burns played. I saw that he was considered the most improved on the Giants because he did play well.
Yeah, he wasn't necessarily generating a lot of sacks, but he had insane pressure and he had
And he played the run
insane.
game so well.
Yeah, he really did. He's a beast in the run game. He stops the run like when they bounce outside. We just need someone who can who can stop it up the middle. But, Brian Burns is athletic enough where he can chase after a running back trying to cut out. And That was a really important part of his game. Stefan Diggs is going to be a free agent again.
I really don't want
Do,
him.
do you think with Sam Darnold effectively shitting the bed in the playoffs, do you think the Vikings are less interested in bringing him back?
Think if they bring him back, it's a tag. There's no way they give him like a 3 to 4 year deal where he's getting paid market value.
It
They
was
give
looking
him
it,
money.
it was looking for a while like he was going to get a contract like that, but I don't know anymore.
If they sign him to a multi-year contract, they're just signing a better Kirk Cousins, which is something I don't think they want.
If they signed him to a multi-year contract, they should trade out JJ McCarthy.
Which would be interesting. It would change a lot of different teams' perspective on the draft. Because
Yeah.
I honestly would not hate getting him.
I man, the thing is he's already had a serious knee injury now. That scares me.
Oh, I just liked him. I think he's a safe quarterback.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just but now he's got an injury under his belt and he hasn't played
Yeah,
for
but
a
he looks
year.
like a surfer boy.
Ugh.
I saw his new haircut and everyone's like, "Who is that?" I was like, "Wait, is that him?
That
No way,
picture
that's him."
that picture made me want him less as a quarterback.
Well, you liked his hair that he had back in Michigan?
No, I just thought that picture of him looked stupid.
It did look stupid. I mean,
I
he
mean,
looks like he's healthy now, but he looks like
he doesn't look
Walmart
like a
Justin Herbert. No
he doesn't even look like a football player.
football.
He looks like he should be playing volleyball.
He looks like Sunshine from Remember the Titans.
That's good. That's good. Bro, Sam Darnold's comp is Jay Cutler.
Oh, I love Jay Cutler.
I love Jay Cut.
You know that I have an edit saved on my phone of like I
I
love quarterback. I think I've sent it to you. I love
I
quarterbacks who just get in there, run
yeah.
people over. Let me
Jay
introduce you to
Cutler.
Jay Cutler,
Jay
and then he just starts
Cutler.
running everyone over. Oh
Uh,
yeah,
Jay Cut. Uh.
love Jay Cutler.
I love him, man. Gone too soon, man. I made a tweet that did not bang the other day, but I said if Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers are still playing, what's Jay Cutler's excuse? It didn't bang, but the sentiment still stands. He left us too soon.
Jay Cutler comes out of retirement to play with the Giants for 1 year.
I would. Do you know how instantaneously I would buy a Jay Cutler jersey?
The drip would be immaculate. The thing
I would
is,
buy.
is
I
there a
would buy.
Giants player who wears number 6, or am I tripping?
Oh, it's got to be retired.
Oh, probably.
Like back, it's got to be like retired from like
That's a
1932.
Google moment. Giants number 6. Jamie Gillen's the one wearing it. Oh, okay.
Ugh. Yeah, he'll give it up. He'll give it up.
They just won't re-sign him. They'll get a different punter.
True. Nah, dude.
Oh, bring back
Honestly.
Brad Wing. I miss Brad Wing.
Oh, I miss Brad Wing too. The
He
Australian,
plays with the what?
the
The
Argonauts now,
yeah.
or the
It's
the whatever.
the Texas team. They're
Oh,
like
the Renegade.
yellow and gray
Oh, the
is their
Brahmas.
colors. Brahmas, yeah. Is that Texas?
Yeah, that's
Uh
the yeah. It's the Arlington Renegades, and then it's the Houston Brahmas.
oh, okay, okay. Yeah, he plays for them.
That's crazy. I miss Brad Wing, the Aussie.
What a name drop.
I that I that tweet actually banged. About a year ago, I just put out a tweet. I put a picture of Brad Wing, and I just said, "Who here remembers Brad Wing?" And it got like a lot of views.
I mean, who does it? I mean, he was a legend. He was fun.
Loved him.
What a personality. I miss him.
Lefty, right? He's a lefty.
Yeah. Damn, what's up with
What's
us
with
and lefty punters?
lefty punters? Yeah, what
Yeah.
the hell?
They got a weird
Lefty
hard on
punters,
for him.
foreign lefty punters. They're not American lefty punters. That's
It's like
crazy,
in an infinity gauntlet we're collecting.
bro. And then we just signed an Irish kicker to our practice
Oh,
squad. That
wait,
Jude
Alabama has
McAtnis.
a Australian lefty punter coming through.
Oh my god,
Surely we
future
get
giant,
him. The thing
future
is, I think
giant.
he's like 6'7" or so. He's like insanely tall.
Oh
Hold on,
hell yeah!
I need to look this up.
Convert him to a tight end. Convert him
Alabama
to a tight end.
punter.
Let's go.
Yeah, he's 6'6", 236.
Damn, big boy punter.
His name's James Burnip. What?
James Byrne.
Nip. Like turnip, but with
Burn.
a B.
Oh, James Burnip.
Burnip.
Oh, he's Australian.
Yeah, he's from Melbourne.
Oh my god, dude.
I just remember watching him. He's
So
huge.
he's
He's
another
tall.
left. So he's another left-handed punter from Australia.
Surely we get him just to keep the tradition alive, right?
What the fuck? Yeah, dude, and you know Graham Gano is Scottish.
Yes, because they call
So
him the
we literally
Scottish Hammer, right?
no,
Oh, Graham
that's
Goodell.
Jamie.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
Jamie
yeah, yeah.
Gillan. Graham Gano is also Scottish.
I didn't know he was Scottish.
He was born in Scotland.
Oh, okay.
Something about us and freaking white foreign kickers.
When are we gonna get a Nigerian kicker or something crazy? Something out of like left field.
I'm not I'm not qualified to comment on Nigerian
Why?
on Nigerian kickers.
Why is it? Because you're white?
No, no, wait, hold on. I need to Nigerian kickers.
You gotta enunciate properly.
I
So
gotta enunciate it.
you writing my Twitter post about Tiki saying
I said kickers, guys. Nigerian kickers. Reminds me of that Pat McAfee clip where let a naysayer know.
oh my gosh. Remember seeing that at all the whoa, 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 whoa.
Pat McAfee is just like, that's not what we all thought. Continue, carry on. He's like, I thought it was going down.
Career
As
was
you were.
over. Podcast is gone. Millions lost.
So
It's
out of
all
all
Jover.
so out of all of the quarterbacks, trying to get back on track, out of all the free agent quarterbacks, we have Sam Darnold, we got Justin Fields. I mean, I think Ryan Tannehill is still floating around out there. We got Joe Flacco.
He exists.
What are like who do you think should be on the top of the free agent quarterback list? Probably Sam Darnold, yeah.
I mean,
Maybe
yeah.
Jameis Winston's gonna be a free agent.
I thought he got re-signed. I won't lie.
No, Jameis Winston's gonna be free agent. Teddy Bridgewater.
Okay. Now we're reaching. He's gonna go back to coaching, surely. Gets a job in
Real talk.
college.
Real talk. How about this? How about we clear our quarterback room? We go down to 0 quarterbacks. We get a veteran bridge akin to Joe Flacco, Matt Stafford, Aaron Rodgers, someone like that. We bring in Hendon Hooker, and then we draft a rookie.
Oh, we could do the funniest thing ever. We could just rebuild the Steelers quarterback room.
Dude, Russell Wilson is going to be a free agent too. That's
Exactly.
crazy.
Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, and just for the fun of it, let's get Kenny Pickett.
Dude, Kenny Pickett. Oh my god. That would be funny. I would love that. Actually, no. I would only love that if we still drafted a rookie.
Yeah, it would just be a little funny to see Kenny Pickett on the roster.
When is Tua up for free agency?
Not for a while, because he signed that big contract like a year or two
Oh,
ago.
that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
So he's schlocked up.
He's what?
Sh-
He's
schlocked up.
what?
He's schlocked up.
Hey yo. How do you feel about a Kirk Cousins trade?
No,
How do you feel
no,
about a Kirk Cousins signing
no,
after they cut him?
no. I refuse to go anything near that little weirdo. I don't want to play some white
you,
hope who's gonna throw every primetime game. I don't need Daniel Jones, but less mobile. I'm
you don't
very
want
good.
it's Kirko Chains.
Heck no. He just adapted to Atlanta drip. He's not becoming a New Yorker. That's a no. No. No.
No,
No.
no,
No, I don't want
no,
that.
no.
Anything but him,
Bro,
please.
why is Marquise Brown is 36th on the free agent? He literally got 2 targets today and he got 2 targets and no receptions today. Why is he number 36? You're telling me his comp is Marcus Wheaton?
Marcus Wheaton. What? Okay,
That's a really
it's interesting.
Marcus Wheaton. Wait, was Marcus Wheaton the guy who randomly was a giant like 3 years ago?
I feel like everyone's been randomly a giant, but yes, you were right.
Wait, I am right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was returning kicks or punts for a little bit. I just remember hearing the name Wheaton. Wheaton.
No, you're thinking Bryce Ford Wheaton.
Oh, there's too many Wheatons. Wheaton.
Who was that old ass Steelers wide receiver that we signed and then ended up cutting?
Recently or like a couple years ago?
Like not this past season, but the season before, 2023. We like signed some old ass former Pro Bowler,
Wasn't
40th
it
year in the
wasn't
NFL.
it Allen Robinson? He was on our
Yes,
roster.
it was Allen Robinson. Yeah, 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 it was Allen Robinson. I wonder where he's at right now.
Uh Probably floating around.
He's a lion. His season just ended tonight.
Damn, she tragic new paddock.
Oh, do you have anything else you want to talk about tonight?
Depression.
It's okay to not be okay.
I'm not okay. The Chiefs won. My day is ruined.
Well, today was a little bit of a scattered episode, just kind of soundboarding our visceral emotions about the games. So, thank you guys for tuning in to the Getting Stop podcast. My name is Derek. That's been Saspin. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.